All right, I think I have it. Sorry about the first. This is the second part of uh, part B of the second video that I made, and I apologize for the first one. I wasn't even. I'm still trying to understand how to use this camera, and I need some help here. But it wasn't focused, obviously. But maybe the message is getting through, even if it's not focused. Let me just fix something here. There we go. Okay, I hope this is focused. I put it into manual focus. So let's get back to Louis here and continue.
And I told them this. I'm truly a real good guy. Un vrai bon gars. That's it. So I told them I'm a very good guy. That's it. And it did it. Now, am I tricking them? Am I lying? Absolutely not. I am a very good guy.
Of course you're tricking them. They don't care that you're a good guy. They only care that what a good guy means, that they can control you, and you will fulfill their dreams. And their dreams are not what your dreams are, Louis. Is very funny. I mean, the last relationship I had, she after I left and I came back home, to Canada, because that's where I live. I live in Canada, just like Louis does. Except I don't speak French. But she wrote me, "What makes you happy is not what makes me happy," and that basically sums it all up. And Louis, what makes her happy is not the same thing that will make you happy, and ultimately there is no compatibility between men and women. Totally different goals, totally different biological direction, evolutionary, instinctual results that they want to accomplish. This is a great difference between men and women. All right.
Admittedly, I am a good guy. I know it. Right? Am I not a good guy? Look at me. I'm a very good guy, and you know it.
Yes, I do know you're a good guy. We all know you are an unbelievable, fantastic guy. No question there. However, that is not gonna put food on her table, is it? That you're a good guy. All right? Now, what she calls a good guy and what you call a good guy, Louis, are two very different things. Remember, what makes her happy is not what makes you happy. What makes you happy is not what makes her happy. All right?
Probably you are a good guy because you are my subscriber, freaking damn you all day. So this is...
You better believe it, I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy too, yes. Very good guy.
What's up? Female love the idea of a good guy. Now, they don't know.
Yes, they love the idea of a good guy very much. A guy they can control. Yes, that is a good guy. You gotta understand, it's the definition that we're stuck on here, Louis. Not the word. We can use the same words. Women and men can use the same words, but the meaning is different, right? So you are lying to them. You're trying to fool them. That's okay. That's okay. More power to you. I do it all the time. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? A good guy. All right.
I might be lying, right? Which is in fact not true. I'm not lying.
No, you're not lying at all. You are a good guy. There's no question. And you know what? She may see that you're a good guy, and she's gonna say, I can change him. The reason they want to change you is they want to mold you to what they want you to do for them. Forever. They want you to give full commitment. Now, here's the kicker, all right? They all want, their goal in life is not to suck a cock, not to suck Louis' cock. Their goal, that's only a tool, a vehicle, a means to an end. But the end result that they want is to get full commitment from Louis. And to have Louis not look at any other woman ever again. Because they want to get everything that Louis has to give. Okay? And now where was I? I lost my train of thought here. So, yeah, a good guy. Let's keep going. I'll remember what I was going to say.
I definitely do feel like I'm a good guy. But that basically attracts them.
Oh yes, you're lying to them in making them want to believe that you will be controlled. Now, I remember what I was going to say. Yes, a very important point here. Okay? Now, so they're looking for, you were right. Earlier you said, or I'm not sure if it's later in the video or earlier, but you mentioned that women want commitment. Yes, that is the end goal. Okay? They will do anything to get that. They will, the first 2 weeks, they will suck your cock 5 times a day and let you penetrate them up the ass and do a little porn video with you. Anything that goes to get Louis into the trap. And it's just like an animal trapped in the woods. You know, they put out the bait. They put out the bait there. And I'm sure she looks awesome, Louis. There's no question. I could even envision what she looks like. I want her myself. You better be careful that I don't find out who it is. But anyway, so they want full commitment from Louis. And then once they have that, they will always have the option of ending the relationship if they think it's no longer working. Now, it's no longer working means what? They are not getting what they feel they should be getting. It's all a deal. It's all a deal. A woman is going to move on immediately if she's got a better option. Louis is no longer providing. Louis is no longer paying attention to her. Louis gave full commitment. He's been in a committed relationship. Louis has never looked at another woman for 10 years. They were married for 10 years, let's say. Just like on a dime, she can walk. And where's Louis then? Crushed. And then comes the state, my friend. That comes the system. Then comes society after you. All right.
Fatally innocent. Now granted, I do lift, but do not put pictures of you from the get-go showing that you are boasted. It looks douchebaggy. There is no equality right there. Women expose their body. It is definitely saluted, whereas when men do it, oh bro, it is douchey. But, I mean, douchey. You can do it in the last...
Well, we certainly don't want to look douchey, do we? You know why it looks douchey? It's and that's not the words of the men that see Louis, because if I see Louis, I'm going, oh my God, Louis looks good. I want to look like Louis. So definitely you're not douchey if another guy looks at you. But if one of these women look at you, what is, the stupid, selfish, narcissistic bitches, all right? They don't see that here's a healthy guy who cares about his health, who works out every day. He doesn't do drugs. He doesn't break into people's houses. He didn't just get out of jail. He pays his bills. He takes very good care of his car. He's meticulous about everything. I know what Louis is like. All right? He loves his cats. Okay? He takes care of them like they're his children. They don't see that. They don't appreciate that. They could tell that by the pictures, by Louis' muscle pictures. Okay? And they could say, well, he's a very fit guy, showing off a fit guy like that is good for my ego. They could say all that, but they don't. They don't, because they don't give a shit. You know why? You know why? They're pissed off because to them, it translates to them that Louis is full of himself. Now, what's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. The only problem with that is that Louis will not pay attention to them. He'll pay attention to himself as well. Maybe not, obviously not totally to himself. But how dare this guy pay attention to himself, like himself, work on his looks, and not put his full attention into her? That's their problem with it. That's why you look, quote unquote, douchey. It's a threat to them.
Picture showing that you actually do lift. By the way, I do lift, but the qualities that females are looking for men are not primarily physics. I mean his physicality, unless they're looking for basically a one night or things like that. But their priorities is commitment. There was a UCLA anthropological study.
Okay, yeah, there it is. Very important point. He's right on that. They're looking for commitment, all right? That's the number one on the list, commitment. Because commitment to them means that everything that Louis stands for, works for, owns, will generate the goods, the time, the effort that Louis has to offer will all go to her, this one chosen princess. And so that's why, here's the big fallacy. How Louis looks is down the list. In fact, if Louis looks too good, it's a threat to her. Louis will look better than her. Louis will overshadow her. Louis will catch the eye of her girlfriends, of women at parties, women on the street, women at work. It's not good if Louis looks too good. It's not good if Louis works out every day and then shows and is proud of his body. It's not a good thing for her. For her, it's not. The way Louis looks is definitely not on the top of the list. Commitment is. Louis has to commit everything he has to her and her offsprings.
When they asked females and males about the most important thing they think about right away when it comes to the opposite sex, for men it was the word sex. For female it was the word commitment. That's the very nature of human being. Deal with it. So this...
Well, because sex to a woman doesn't bring anything tangible. It's absolutely of no use to her in an evolutionary sense. Because sure, she will become impregnated and then her life is in danger. She's left there with no nest to fend on her own. Let's say she's theoretically pregnant and out in nature and open to predators, and there's nobody bringing, nobody going out hunting for her every day, nobody bringing food to her. It's all about her and her offspring. Nothing to do with her mate. Louis can be changed. There's Louis one week, and there's George the next week, and there's Julian the third week. Not a problem. But her offspring is her offspring. And that has to be taken care of. She's looking for her own survival, and the best deal she can get for that, and the survival of her offspring, the best deal she can get for that is, she can switch over at any time. And it's been shown throughout history how they can switch over with no emotion whatsoever, no nostalgia, no devotion, no loyalty. They're simply looking for the best deal. If Louise maybe she thinks he's not totally the best, but fuck, it's the best I could do at this point. Let's do it. Okay? And then she chooses Louis. Louis is not going to choose anybody. All right? No matter how tough you are. It means nothing. It means nothing how good you look, how tough you are. In fact, being tough, being independent, being dominant, being a type A is a whole other topic. All right? Being a type A is not a virtue. All right? People don't realize that. People have a real bad fallacy about that. All right? It's not a virtue. Because those kind of men will, in her mind, they will not stick around. They will be wanted by every other woman. And they're going to want every other woman. Because they can do it. They have the looks. They have the personality. They have the sex drive. They can do it. She doesn't want that. That's insecurity. Major insecurity for her. No. She'll say, Louis, look absolutely fantastic. I'm going to move on. We're not a match. She's gone. And Louis and all the men are scratching their heads. They go, what the fuck? This guy is prime beef. Grade A. How can you get better than this? He's smart. He's good looking. He's healthy. Not a match. Not a match for her. No. Not a match. All right? See, this is the great irony with women. With women, there's huge ironies involved. And that's what blows the mind of any man. We've got no understanding of this. It just blows our mind because we think the opposite way. The hotter the chick, we want her. We don't even give a shit what a bitch she is. We want her. Just to have her on our arms is good enough.
This is what is up, guys. Do not get it twisted. Bro, I have this crush on this lady, admittedly. Right? I mean, I'm Luimarco, probably one of the most known MGTOWs right now on the net.
The most known MGTOWs, the most in-demand MGTOWs? Well, we'll let the ladies decide that.
Sphere and also on social media. But this lady, bro, she nice. I mean, 9.5 on 10, if not even more. I mean, I'm telling you. I was like, I asked her, I mean, send me an ugly picture of you for God's sake so I can no longer be this attracted to you. And she's failing to do so. I mean...
yeah, well, she's failing to do so mainly because, several reasons. Probably the worst scenario is that she doesn't actually even exist. You gotta be careful with these dating sites. They can steal these pictures anywhere. Scammers and put them up there, and yes, they're awesome women. Usually, just ask yourself the question, a girl like that does not have to be on a fucking disgusting, cheesy dating site. She doesn't have to put herself through that. It's usually the girl next door, everyday, plainer looking, with all warts and everything kind of woman that's on those sites. And if you see something like that and she looks half decent, she's believable. She exists. But this 9.5 out of 10 deal, I'm very suspect. All right, it's a very dubious situation here, Louis. You got to look into that. And even if she sends a picture, pictures are easy to find, very easy. I've got experience with dating sites, so that's another topic. Again, everyday, real world advice from Alex. Okay, so you're in love with her. Okay, good. It's that's another thing. You know, that's how men fall in love instantly. You know, if you think women function like that, boy, you're in big trouble. You are totally fooling yourself. If you think that just because you function, yeah, I know you function like that. I'm in love with her as well. I've never even seen her. I'm in love with her. All right? That's all it takes for us guys. That's all it takes. And our love is very deep and very real, yes. But not from them. Not even close. No hope. Not a prayer. That they look at Louis, no matter how good Louis looks, no matter how intelligent he is, no matter how much of a good guy and honest guy he is, no matter how good his upbringing, no matter how much he loves his mom and his cats, these women are not going to feel any emotion. They can't. They are not like men. There is even question if they can even love. If it's even love that they have. Now that's an interesting topic. That's open for some further serious research. Can women even love? Can you imagine being in bed with somebody, spending your life, dedicating your everything that you stand for, your whole identity, to a creature who is incapable of love? While you are capable of love, very deep love. You will fucking go on the front lines. You will jump in the fucking rat holes, be up to your neck in mud for that woman. You will climb the highest mountain. You will put your life in danger. You will even lose your life. That's how much you are in love with a woman. Not the other way around, my friend. Not the other way around. That is the scam. That is the huge disappointment. The huge female betrayal. Betrayal from women.
I tested her nightly, daily, morningly at her job. Send me a selfie right now. She was about to sleep. No makeup, no nothing. Nice. Needless to say, she does lift, bro. I mean, just my, you know when you find a girl that she is really your kind, she is, man. Right? I mean, I salute her, but that's what's up. I mean, do not suppress your masculine.
All right, so the question still remains. The verdict is still out. Does this woman exist, or does this woman exist in Louis' mind? Again, no blame. I go through this all the time, Louis. We're the same. We function the same. I go through this weekly. You know, half of them don't even exist, or 75% of them. But that's how romantic a male is. That's how easily we fall. We have to. For you to be able to mount that chick and fuck her on the spot, you gotta fall in love with her. You gotta have a huge physical attraction, a lust from her. Women don't have this lust. It can happen in very specific circumstances, but it's not the same thing as what we're talking about right now. All right?
Trinity.
And it's all wrapped up in what the man could potentially do for her, not the man himself. Did you even ask yourself what this magic woman that you saw pictures of will do for you? No. You fell in love with her image. That's all that's needed. You imagine her body naked. You imagine licking her pussy. That's not how a woman works. A woman says, I don't give a shit how big his dick is. What will he do for me? What will Louis do for me?
Yes, please. And you have a Jackson downstairs. What's it for? What's it for? Just to urinate, for God's sake? What is it? So, you know what I mean? Do not be an extremist. Granted, we live in a special time, but adapt. Adapt, thrive, and survive. This is what's up, guys. Don't get it twisted. You have an erection on a morally basis. Or me, it's more than that. Can you, okay, no, shut up. No, come on. Let it work, let it function. It's good for your demeanor, for your mood.
Well, that's not even the issue here, is it? Um, no problem with dicks, with our dicks. No problem with its functioning. That's not the issue here. The issue is the consequences, not from the system, but from female nature. That's the issue here.
You know what I mean? That's it. And you know what?
And the issue is how easily your well-functioning dick can get you into trouble. And you know, if you survive it, you will say to yourself, what was I thinking? Was it worth it?
I'm a good guy. If I found basically a mate, I will dismiss this freaking 100 matches. Right? I'm not a player. This is just me. If you're a player, you want to play from one chick to another, God bless you. It is your choice. Me, ideally, I'll have one mate, and I'll tell her straight up, and which I said actually to that lady, my crush. I told her, the thing is, she lives far away. I told her, listen, even if you lived like next to me, I will not live with you under the same roof. I'm attracted to you fatally. I want to kiss you senseless. But ideally, you will keep. I mean, not ideally. You would keep.
Yes, of course. That's exactly what she wants to hear. And if she plays her game right, then Louis is, we're gonna lose Louis. Louis will be no more, because Louis is ready. Louis is ready to give full commitment. That's exactly what she wants to hear. And she will have all her dreams fulfilled. And what will Louis get fulfilled? And so this guy's contradicting himself so much. I mean, does he want to be MGTOW, or is he looking to get married? I mean, there is no, in this situation, there is no in between here, is there? He told her he's going to give full commitment. He won't look at any other girls. What, to have a part-time girlfriend and for him to go around being MGTOW and lifting weights whenever he wants to, and you really think that she's going to stick around for that? I give you a week of pussy licking for you, Louis. That's all you're going to get. Well, depends on how dishonest you are. You could extend that somewhat. But she will not get attached, but you will get attached, and then you're going to trap yourself. You're going to trap yourself. Oh, disaster.
Your own home, and I will keep mine. And guess what? She told me I agree with you.
Oh, I'm so surprised. She agreed. She agreed with everything you put forth. Everything you put on the table, she agreed with. Okay. Come back and see us in several weeks or several months. Come back and tell us how it goes.
So she is failing basically to give me a turn off. I told her, I'm sorry, unless you give me a turn off, I'm gonna fly to you. I'll show you what's up.
Oh God. I've been through that. I've been through that many times. But I actually did well. I actually did quite well. But it can also turn into a huge disaster. I truly got lucky several times. But I'm not in the situation that Louis is in. I can get pussy any night.